talk, just work. I've been dealing with handymen lately, and here I'm paying them by the hour, and they want to talk. Loquacity, garrulousness, logorrhea, yak, yak, yak. I am a thinker. I'm always planning and designing and thinking what to do next. How can I do that if somebody's always filling the space with words? Words. Thoughts are valuable. Words are a distraction. Words make you make mistakes and forget what you're doing. Plenty of things they forgot about. I ask them to do because they're so busy talking, and I'm paying by the hour. I see them over there socializing, jocularity. Ha 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 ha. I can't stand that, especially when they are very multi-talented people. I see them so talented, and yet they muck up the works with words. It's the social generation. They're so unself-aware that they can't see. I guess they want attention. Or another thing they do is they want to over-explain what they're doing in technical terms, I guess to get attention or make me think that they know what they're doing. They spend so much time explaining it, they're not doing it. Just do it. I don't know what this means. I don't know what you're doing. I'm hiring you for this. I don't know the technicalities involved. I don't care to hear about it. Just do it. Okay, these are people who could easily learn in one day. Shut their mouth. Shut their pie hole. Stop jawing, yakety, yakety, yak. Just do the work. Oh, they can't stand that because they want attention. They want attention for all their expertise, talking about it. Don't talk about it, do it. I said, listen, I'm going to go plan now. I'm busy thinking. I just want to think. And when you're talking, I can't think. I don't want to make mistakes. I want to think about what I'm doing next. I'm a designer. Really opened my eyes. I don't want to be held hostage to somebody talking about something that they think is... I don't want to hear about some movie you saw. I don't want to hear about somebody you know. Listen, there are billions of people in the world. I'm just interested in what I'm doing and thinking about. That's it. It's really given me... Working with people, man, I got to establish boundaries. I got to teach them. In order to make them work for me, I'm paying by the hour. I have to teach them first, apparently. I think it's better to pay by the job. Okay, it's going to be $3.50 for this. Okay, then they say, yeah, but if I have to spend more hours, I have to charge you by the hour. No. It's your responsibility to figure out how much this job is going to cost. And if it goes over, I'm not paying by the hour. You can't have it both ways. You're not paying them to talk about the technicalities. You're paying them to do it. You're not going to pay them by the hour. You want to pay by the hour? Fine. Or do you want to be paid for the job? You can't have it both ways. Really an eye-opener working with people. Wow. I really respect my online team because they don't do this kind of stuff. But this is educational to me as an entrepreneur, as a leader, as a designer. I'm learning how to work with people. And it's great talent. But they're part of the social generation. And they basically don't know what the heck they're doing. One day, it just takes one day to learn. You want to work with me? Shut your mouth. Another thing that happened was this woman came over. She was wild about what I was talking about, my theories, and please come and speak to my Bible study, ladies' Bible study. Please. I thought, okay, all right. I'd be glad to do that. Fine. Arranged a time and everything. And then she flaked out. I didn't hear anything more. Now that is irresponsible. It is rude. What is happening to people? I mean, if you set something up and they agree and you flake out, no. See, people they haven't learned anything. I guess their parents didn't teach them. Liberalism, like their great-grandparents are liberal. I mean, it happened in the 60s, and maybe their great-grandparents are hippies. It just became irresponsible and rude, really. You don't set somebody up and then just ghost them. I tell you, I could go on and on. In the 50s, people just did their work and shut up. In the 50s, people made arrangements and stuck to it, or at least called you and said, well, look, I have alternative plan here. Not just ghost them because they don't want to confront you. These are things that we have to confront if we want to work with people. People! As a guy said, who I follow on YouTube, people suck. I have to agree. It isn't that people suck, it's that this generation sucks. Each generation gets worse than the last. It's called dyseugenics, the degeneration of bloodlines. Things either get better or they get worse. And when they're on when people give up order and responsibility, taking responsibility, things get worse each generation. But if people are into doing things the right way, things would get better each generation. That isn't how it is. So if you want to work with people, you're going to have to get tough. And you're going to have to set boundaries. And you're going to have to speak up. Hey, I'm not paying you to talk. I'm not paying you to socialize with the other workers. I'm not paying you to eat all day. Okay? No. He says, well, I think I could probably do this job and this job, but then my wife wants to go home, so I'm going to have to go. Well, he spent so much time talking, stopping what he was doing to talk to me, that he only was able to do one. I resented that. He could have finished both if he had shut his mouth. Okay, I'm a little bit miffed today. But what will get rid of that feeling? Establishing boundaries, speaking up, telling them I'm not paying you to talk. You can be nice about it. Saying, look, I'm a thinker, I'm a designer, and when you're talking, I can't think. And I just want to plan what I'm doing next. I don't want to make any mistakes. This is a big enterprise, a big investment, and, I'm not paying you to talk. It could be that you cleared up that whole guy's life, and he can do something great with his life now. He'd probably waste most of his life talking. And before you know it, you're old. Don't waste your life. The lady I got involved with was a gusher. She'd gush over everything. Gush over me. Gush over everything I said. Just gushing. And making arrangements with me and then forgetting about it, ghosting, going on to somebody else to gush with. That was her style. Gushing. Just over, emotionalism over everything. But then promptly forgetting it and going on to the next person. Forgetting all the arrangements she made with you. And, you just don't even... Now that is covert narcissism. They're totally into the getting supply in the moment. And when that supply is done, they forget all about you. Devalue and discard. But then they think, oh yeah, I need her again. Then they start to love bomb you again. I would like to see you again. And it's almost like they're getting free therapy from you. And then forget all about you. I don't need that, and you don't need that either. We have to recognize these narcissistic traits of people. It's very common. She figured out that gushing was a way to control the room. Everybody needs attention, so if somebody's gushing over them, they control the room that way. It's a neurotic style that was developed and works. Whatever works will prevail. It didn't work with me. Yeah, I'll do that. Sure, I'll do this. I'll do that. Yeah. And then I never heard from her again because she was on to the next one. That's covert narcissism. Recognize these traits. Read up on narcissism. It's everywhere. I think it's more with women than men, to tell you the truth. And if they just promptly forget about you after gushing over you, don't see him again. Don't get involved again. You don't have time. You got to do your work. You got to make an amazing new dent in this world. Time is of the essence. Time is money. And what wastes your time? People. Our formula is all disease is obstruction, all recovery is elimination, all success is attraction. What are the three obstructions? People, habit, and food. People is number one obstruction. What does an obstruction do? Waste your time. Time is money. You got to do your work. God put a talent in you before your birth. And you got to do that. And you're wasting it with this socializing, yakety, yakety, yak. Loquacity, logorrhea, garrulousness. Always socializing, trying to get attention. Before you know it, you'll be old. Make good use of your time and keep talkers at bay. These are the blocks to rebirth. Autumn, look behind me, autumn colors, signals, they symbolize rebirth. Constant rebirth. Every day is a new beginning. Rebirth, rebirth. Do you wake up groggy? Do you wake up depressed? Always think, what was the obstruction? Who was I around yesterday? Who did I count on only to be ghosted by them because they didn't want to talk about it or something? What was I thinking? And 9 times out of 10, you will find it was a person. People, problems. People suck. Not all of them, not all, not all, not all. But it is a major problem in this generation. I've always worked alone. And now that I'm working with other people, I'm really seeing it. Boy, am I seeing it. I have to learn. I asked Gemini, she said $350 for the job, and now she says, well, it's going to take more hours, so now I got to pay her by the hour. He says, no, no, no. A good person will evaluate the job, tell you how much it's worth, and you pay that and not a nickel more. Because you could go broke paying by hour after you paid them for no. Ask Gemini everything. If you're working with other people, he'll tell you. Wow. Do I learn from Gemini all day long? I learn from Gemini. He's very critical of people in this generation. If you're going to be an employer, learn about people. Learn about narcissism. Learn about the social generation. Learn about what immaturity. Multi-talented people who are still immature. You can teach them. And then they can help you, and then their whole lives will change. Because they are held back that's why they're broke. That's why they're in poverty. They're multi-talented, but they talk too much. They're still trying to get attention. It's a block to rebirth. That's why they're in poverty. So you can help them and help yourself. Got these workers over there. Each was supposed to do a thing. I had like 3 people working for me. And then the neighbor came over and jawing, yakety, yakety, yak. They all got involved, tried to get attention from each other. Ha, 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 ha. Jocularity. I thought, why the heck are you going over there? I'm paying you by the hour. People just love to mouth off. Wow. But I have one good worker, a landscape man. He just continued to work. He didn't get involved. I like him. I'll keep him. If you're talking, I can't think. If I can't think, I can't plan. And I can't know what to do next. And I'm going to make mistakes. And mistakes are money out of your bank account. So shut your mouth. Trying to sell my beautiful house. It's got a multi-million-dollar view. of eternity. It brings solace and beauty. But the hillbillies around here think, well, that's too high. Your price is too high, like I'm greedy or something. I said, look, there's plenty of houses that are put a lot less, have the same square footage, but their only view is of the neighbor's garage. I'm not seeking those buyers. I'm seeking artists, writers, people who love the solace and the privacy of solitude and eternal beauty. It brings them emotional solace and tranquility. That's the kind of buyer I want. Not somebody who could care less. They're so busy socializing, they don't care about the view. It has nothing to do with greed. It's the value I put in beauty. I don't know how many people care about beauty these days. I don't even, even the realtors, well, this has got the same square footage. Something with a lot less in price. Okay, it's got the same square footage with no view. The point is the view. So I got a good realtor advertising all over Arizona and California for artists and writers. People who want that eternal, therapy of looking out and then having total privacy from the neighbors. I'm the end lot. The end lot is everything. Not looking at your neighbor's garage. No, the end lot of beauty. So spread the word. I have a gorgeous house for international writers or authors or artists who want beauty every minute of their life, who want to wake up to a beautiful view, watch a sunset at night at the beautiful view, and that is worth money. And it's of great value. But not to everyone. It's interesting. Hillbillies around me, they have this beautiful view of the red mountains, and they don't even see it. It doesn't mean anything to them. Isn't that interesting? To me, it's unbelievable. But that's the way it is. Beauty is less important to people than it used to be. This woman yesterday said, well, I love your house, but I only plan to spend such amount of money. I said, there's plenty of houses here for that amount. Go take a look. They have the same square footage and everything, but no view. Their only view is of the house next door, but there's plenty of them like this. Like as if I'm greedy or something. She thought about that. Well, okay, I'll go with, I don't want to deal with the Philistines. I'm not a Philistine. People who could care less about things, go ahead and get one of those other houses. You'll like it very much.